the most realistic online racing sim ever made. This is Iracing. Detailed laser scan shots, fully dynamic, real-world cars, and over 50 series online world championships.
Join us at East Coast Wings and Grill. Enjoy 75 tasty flavors of buffalo wings, fresh salads, burgers, and a variety of delicious dishes. Experience a family-friendly atmosphere you can't get anywhere else.
Is Iracing.
Fresh, family, fun.
Hudson Auto Works is conveniently located off of Highway 29, 812 Post Street, Greensburg,
Racing
North Carolina.
isn't easy.
Our beautiful 15,000 square feet
But
facility
experiencing
is home to 21 highly trained professionals
iRacing puts you
offering
in
used
the
car
driver's
sales,
seat with the industry's leading
collision repair,
sim racing game.
automotive detailing,
Drive on laser scan
and the
replicas
best
of
customer
the
service you won't
greatest
find
racing
anywhere
circuits
else.
from around
Visit
the
us
world.
at
Go
www.hudsonautoworks.com
head-to-head against other
or
drivers
call us at
chosen by skill-based matchmaking to ensure competitive
336-772-0685.
racing at every level.
Get your business
Compete across
noticed
all
with
your
quality
favorite
vinyl
series.
vehicle wraps from Ruth Sign Service.
In officially licensed
Ruth Sign
cars,
Service has been
engineered to
providing
deliver
truck
the
lettering
most
and
accurate
quality
driving
printed vehicle
experience
graphics
possible.
for over 50 years. Now they offer premium digital printing wraps for all types of vehicles. Add a new element of energy to
Join
your
a race
company's
or host your
image.
own
Get
with
more
players
mileage
from
out of
across
your
the globe.
business-to-business
Race against the
advertising by
computer
wrapping your
or in a
vehicle
league
into
with
a moving
friends.
billboard from Ruth Sign Service.
Feel the
Ruth
thrill
Sign Service
behind
in
the wheel.
Greensboro, where you can get wrapped and get noticed.
Visit iracing.com.
Welcome everybody here to a special broadcast on a Friday afternoon at 12 o'clock in the afternoon. I want to throw this out there. This is a rebroadcasted event. This is the Rolling Thunder Street Stocks race from Wednesday night. Due to me doing race control, we have doing this a different way so you guys can get a good broadcasting experience and not something all over the place. So welcome everybody here on Elevated TV to the Rolling Thunder Street Stock Series as qualifying has ended. And it was a really good race Wednesday night. It was fun. So we're going to get to it here in just a few minutes. Couple cars still qualifying. And there you see the driver of the number 12, Garrett Delk. Garrett Delk in the High Life, Miller Life. He's going to come out here on the racing surface for his qualifying lap to see what he can do here. Some of these guys will be running a B main. If you do not know what a B main is, basically the top 15 in qualifying will make the show, and then everybody else will be in a B main. So 25 laps or 25 minutes, whichever one comes first. No tires, no fast repairs. So, and caution laps do count in the B main. So that will be coming up here in just a few minutes. As far as the qualifying is going to conclude here. You've seen Garrett Delk there on the racing surface, and there's a shot of the racing surface of Stafford Motor Speedway. An upper northern track in the northeast. Cool looking racetrack, flat track. 1 and 2 is very different than 3 and 4. They look the same, but they are not. You drive them totally different. Turn number 1, you drive in, let the car push up in the center, and then use the diamond of it off. Turn number 2, down the back stretch, and then you run 3 and 4 kind of like a normal corner, but it's not too. It's a lot different. So then you got the little oval track on the front stretch there, as you see, and I believe they do a road course here too. They have the little 8 in the back. You see the little half of the 8 in the back, so on the back stretch, so that's pretty cool. And they do park outside the track here, so that's another cool incentive here that they have. So it's a good time here when you come to Stafford Motor Speedway. They always put on a good show, anything that races here, and looking to be a good show again here tonight. Want to run down here with your points in the Rolling Thunder Street Stock Series. Get my thing pulled up here. After that's not right. Let's go look real fast. After Schlinger, Dalton Connor would take the points lead back and he would be your points leader going into tonight's event. So your 5 Crown points leader right now is Connor Popplewell. So Popplewell leading the 5 Crown points. And then King of the High Banks points is also Dalton Connor. So Dalton Connor's got a lot of different things wrapped up here. And he's only won 2 races on the season. And Dalton Connor's won 3. Noah Allison's won 1. Popplewell won Nashville. So couple different winners here, so it's going to be a good race. Got about 2 minutes here before they go B main racing, and then they'll go straight into a little warm up, and then it'll be going feature time for 100 laps here at the Stafford Motor Speedway. Like I said, these guys always put on an exciting show. So hey, if you didn't tune in last night, Wesley Outland and myself, we done a Gold Rush 150 at Nashville Fairgrounds. Connor Popplewell done pretty good. He's one of these Rolling Thunder Street Stock Series drivers. He done pretty good last night. Run second for a long time and third, and then fell off to about 8th or 9th, and just kind of struggled there towards the end. And then Justin Brooks ultimately won that one. So, next event coming up here on Elevated TV will be Monday night with the FWM Willen Modified Tour as they roll into Thompson Motor Speedway. And it's going to be good, that's for sure. So we also will have a special event coming up on Sunday night. Be 125 laps at Martinsville. So that's always fun. 125 laps at Martinsville, and there you see the B main getting lined up here on the front stretch, and it's gonna be a doozy. We got John Stapleton starting on the pole, Garrett Delk to his outside, and Blaine Akins going to be rounding out the field. 25 laps or 25 minutes here. There you see John Stapleton, Garrett Delk will be row 1, and Blaine Akins, your back starting car. Once again, appreciate everybody that's tuning in here tonight. As far as viewers, I know it is an afternoon feature, and something you guys are not used to, something we haven't really done ever here on Elevated TV, and so, and the field's rolling off here, so it's going to be a B main action. John Stapleton, Garrett Delk, and Blaine Akins going to put on a 3-car show here for you here in your B main. Blaine Aiken's going to start half-track back and see if he can't reel these guys in there, it looks like. And field going to roll down into the field. Here comes the pace car up off the corner. John Stapleton, Garrett Delk, Blaine Aikens, your 3 cars in the bead main. Green flag in the air. We're underway. John Stapleton and Garrett Delk in the high life number 12 going to roll off of turn number 2 down the back straightaway, still nose to tail. Blaine Aikens back there in the back as he works back down into 3 and 4. Here comes Delk. Delk trying to get around the number 47, the John Deere green of John Stapleton. Stapleton still out in the control. 23 laps to go here in this one as they work back through running 2, down off of 2, down the back straightaway. Stapleton, Delk still nose to tail. Three cars, 23 laps to go. Working up off the corner. John Stapleton still out front. Oh, Delk and Blaine gonna spin it out. There you see Delk gonna get loose. Blaine Aiken's gonna get him. That should throw a caution here. We got 22 laps to go in this one. Caution flag looks to be out here in this one. Let's go back and see if we can't figure out what happened there with Mr. Garrett Delk. Here we go. Looks like Garrett Delk going to get a little loose there in 3 and 4 as they work up off of 4 down the front straightaway. Garrett Delk going to get on the apron. Here you see it, Garrett Delk big time loose. Aikens to the inside of him, gets into him, throws the caution there on that one. We went too far. Remember, this is a replay file, so what you are seeing is a replay. So bear with us here. We're trying to make sure they get a quality broadcast here in this one. So John Stapleton is still out front here in this one. Blaine Aikens and Garrett Delk, your top 3. Field going to double up down the back straightaway. John Stapleton to the inside. Blaine Aikens to the outside. Garrett Delk in 3rd. Pace truck going to duck off this time. Field going to work through 3 and 4. There you see them. Barney got the flag. Green flag in the air. There we go. 19 laps to go here in this one. Here comes the 47. Aikens gets around him. John Stapleton and Garrett Delk gonna duke it out. Oh, Delk gonna get into the 47 machine. Oh, Delk gonna lose it off of 4, but he saves it. 18 laps to go. Here comes Delk. Delk trying to get back to the back bumper of that 47 as Blaine Aikens drives away with this one. Here comes... Yeah, whoa, big time shot there. He's going to get loose. He's going to save it, though, as they work back down the front straightaway. Remember, this is the B main action. 25 laps is what it was distance. 17 to go. Whoa, Delk been a big time loose once again. Whoa, big time loose there off a 4 for John Stapleton. Meanwhile, out front, Blaine Akins has started to drive away in this one. Starting to inch away very, very slowly as he works down into turn number 3 and 4. He's going to start to open that lead up by about 2 seconds here in this one. 15 laps to go this time by. There you see John Stapleton, Garrett Delk. Stapleton struggling with the handling on that race car. That number 47. Whoa! Save it to there, 12. These guys struggling with the handlings on the race cars. Here comes Delk. Delk's going to spin out once again there. He's going to save it, though. 14 laps to go in this one, and Blaine Akins has driven away. Blaine Akins right there with the number 05 machine. He got the wall in qualifying, but neither one of his laps counted. So that put him starting in the B main. So tough guy, tough, job there. Or a great job there, I should say, to get out front and use this as a practice race. As the 05 got into practice late, didn't get very many laps. And then he qualified, hit the wall both laps, so that didn't help him any. And started half a track back behind these guys, and now he's a half a track ahead of these guys. So about 4 seconds as they're coming to 11 laps to go in this one. Blaine Akins still out your man out front. Ten laps to go here in the B main. Blaine Akins, John Stapleton, Garrett Delk, all your top 3. And it surprises me, 17 cars on here in this one, and it surprises me big time because with the car count been recently, we had 20-some cars at Slinger, and then we had 30-some cars at Southern National. I mean, we had so many cars at Southern National, we had to send people home. So, then we come here to Stafford, and Stafford's a rough racetrack. Some people like it, some people don't. It's kind of hit or miss when it comes to, Stafford. Some people, I mean, it's a driver's track. It's not a track that anybody and everybody can race. It takes a driver to get out there and be fast. And Blaine Akins, one heck of a driver there in that 05 machine. Is he works his way around. 7 laps to go here in this one. He's coming around 6 laps to go, and he is, walked the dog on these guys here in this B main. And if he wins the B main, that'll put him starting 16th. Stapleton 17th, and Garrett Delk will start 18th. So that'll be how the B main will work. Five laps to go in this one. There you see Blaine Akins coming off of turn number 4. 5 laps to go. There comes Stapleton. That's the distance between him and Blaine Akins. And you got Garrett Delk there in the Miller Life car. So Blaine Akins definitely got the win in this one, unless he makes a mistake with 4 laps to go. Remember, you can catch all the action on for the Rolling Thunder Street Stocks on. If you want to join up, it'll be Wednesday nights, 8 o'clock Racing starts at 9. So make sure you, if you want to get in there, make sure you go over to Rolling Thunder Street Stock Series on Facebook page and shoot them a message and get in the Discord, and you yourself can come race and have some fun. Coming off of turn number 2, down the back straightaway, coming to the white flag this time by for that number 05 machine. There you see him up off of turn number 4. White flag in the air one more time around here in the B lane for Blaine Akins. Off of turn number 3, down the back straightaway. Into turn number 3. Your race winner here in the B main gonna be Blaine Akins. John Stapleton comes home second. Garrett Delp comes home in third. John Stapleton rounding out your top 2. Garrett Delp making the top 3. That's the way they roll for the B main. And there you see the 12 car coming across the infield, slinging, spinning her sideways and through the pace car. And I don't know what he's doing, but we'll go with it. So, field going to get set up here for the feature. Top 13 was inverted. Top 13 was the invert on the invert. So, 13th will be starting first, and first will be starting 13th. So, out of 17 cars. So, that's going to be a big invert. So, gonna get the field set here on the front stretch, and so here we go. That'll put Connor Popplewell on the front row. Actually, Jimmy Kirby will be on the front row. Excuse me. And Brandon Kramer. There you see it. There's your grid. Kramer, Jimmy Kirby Kramer, David Palmer, and Colin Dickey will be making up row 3. Dylan Connor, Josh Ebert be row 4. James Kirby, Xavier King, row 5. Austin Swinford and Jordan Gonder, row 6. Dalton Connor and Caleb Bird, row 7. And Popplewell will be starting in the 13th position. Noah Johnson, 14th. Bailey Treat, 15th. John Stapleton, 16th. And Blaine Akins will be starting on the outside. Jimmy Kirby and David Palmer are electing go to get a EOL, so that shifts the whole inside line to the inside. And we're going to get ready to go racing here. Brandon Cameron, Dylan Connor, row 1. Colin Dickey, Josh Everett, row 2. James Kirby, Austin Swinford, row 3. Xavier King, Dalton Connor, row 4. Jordan Gonder, Connor Popplewell, row 5. Caleb Burge and Noah Johnson, row 6. Bailey Treat, Blaine Akins, row 8. John Stapleton, Jimmy Kirby, row 9, and David Palmer will be your final car of the field. 100 laps, one fast repair, 1 set of tires, and it's going to be a good one. Halfway break at lap 50 here in this one, and it's all in the hands of Dylan Connor. Dylan Connor in that number 2 machine. Brandon Kramer in that 14. 7-11 on the outside. Field going to work down the back straightaway. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Pace cars are going to go one more time, it looks like. And we're going to turn these guys loose for 100 laps. If you've never heard of the Rolling Thunder Street Stock Series, most of these guys race real life. Dylan Connor, the brother of Dalton Connor. Brandon Kramer races Crown Vics. James Kirby races Street Stocks. Colin Dickey races at the Speedrome in the karts. You got Swinford Then you got Josh Everett, runs front wheel drives. Connor, who runs about anything that anybody will let him get in. And then you got King, runs Street Stocks Legends, Papa Wells Street Stocks, and others. Is the field going to work down into 3 and 4? Pace cars off this time. One of the Iracing flagmen's got the green flag in the air. Here we come. Round 7 of the Rolling Thunder Street Stocks is green. Appreciate it, Dalton. Glad somebody said something. 8 laps into this one. Field going to double up here, 2 by 2 by 2. James Kirby to third, and Dalton Connor will be your front row on this one. So far, really good racing here in this one as the field works down the back straightaway. 2 rows deep. James Kirby to third, got the hands of the field. Green flag in the air, we're back underway. Dalton Connor going to get down. Here comes Swinford. Swinford going to push his way in there. Dickey on the outside, Swinford on the outside. Here comes Burge, Caleb Burge. Somebody we've seen strong at Nashville. He's worked his way up into the top 5. He's looking to get around Swinford for third. Here comes Everett. Whoa, hang on to her, Gonder. Gonder with a big time loose there as he worked his way back off of 4. Dickey going to get loose. Meanwhile, Burge, Swinford. Burge is going to clear him. Here comes Swinford. Swinford trying to do the crossover. Here comes the man, the B main bandit, Blaine Akins in the 05. He's looking to the inside of the 33 machine of Colin Dickey. Remember, he started 16th. As he gets to the inside. Whoa, Gonder going to push up there into the 33 machine. Gonder and Dickey, that's going on for 7th and 8th. Gonder, Dickey, Xavier King in that 84 machine. He's looking to the inside of the 33 of Colin Dickey. 12 laps into this one. Meanwhile, here comes Blaine Akins. Blaine Akins to the inside of Everett. Looking about it, thought about it. Everett going to shut the door. Josh Everett and RNG towing number 36 there, trying to get around Swinford, trying to hang on to it, trying to hold off the 05 of Blaine Akins. 13 laps down of 100. Here comes Blaine Akins. Everett going to shift up. They're going to be side by side off of turn number 2. This going on for 5th and 6th. Here comes Akins. Here comes Blaine Akins. He's looking to get to the inside of Swinford as well. Austin Swinford in that number 29 machine. He hasn't gone too far. He hasn't gone to the front. He hasn't gone to the back. He's kind of stayed right where he was. And James Kirby still out front. Here comes Blaine Akins now to the inside of the 29 machine. Whoa! They're going to touch a little bit there. Dalton Connor, though, trying to catch the number 22, James Kirby to third. James Kirby all over single file, and the whole field is just about single file. As Kirby's out front, but here comes Akins. Best battle on the racetrack, the 29, the 05. Swinford on the outside. Akins on the bottom. This is going on for 5th. There comes Palmer out of the pits. Whoa! Akins going to get big time loose. Blaine Akins on the wheel, as he is a man on a mission right now, trying to get to the front. So we go on here with Dalton Connor. Dalton Connor out front right now. Go on board here with Dalton Connor as he looks to the inside of the 22 machine of James Kirby. There you see it. Dalton Connor all over the back bumper of that number 20 machine. Right there, trying to pounce. Waiting on Kirby to make a mistake, and he's going to pounce on him like white on rice. Here comes Burge. Burge thinking about it. Burge wanting to put his nose in there as well. Aikens hard on the outside wall off of 4. 20 laps down of 100. Meanwhile, down the back straightaway, here comes Ebert. Ebert trying to get around Gonder. Gonder trying to get around Ebert. Xavier King wanting to put his nose in there as well. Here comes Xavier King to the inside. Whoa, gonna touch the 36 machine. Here comes the 84 of Josh Ebert. Blaine Aikens, though, he has made his way from 16th to 3rd. He is a man on a mission right now as he's looking to become the B-main bandit here in this one. Here comes Dalton Connor trying to look to the inside of your race leader. Bailey Treat there in the 61. Going to be the first car to go a lap down here in this one. Kirby going to go to the outside of him. Bailey Treat staying right there. Connor going to try to go to the inside. No. Here he goes to the outside of the 61. Blaine Aikens is right there as well. Dalton Connor all over the back bump. And as you see, David Palmer going to be loose down the front straightaway. He's going to be the one that brings out the caution once again. David Palmer going to bring out the second caution to end his night. Bailey Treat going to get his lap back. Really good racing so far. Once again, appreciate everybody that's tuned in, hanging out here on Elevated TV. I know it's a afternoon race, so not very many people watching, but again, appreciate everybody that's watching. Looks like the field going to be doubling up here. Pace light still on the Iracing official pace truck. Lights off. Here we go. Kirby, Connor, Johnson, Aikens, or Kirby, Connor, Aikens, Bird, Swinford. Your top 5. Gonder, Ebert, King, Popplewell, Dickey. Your top 10 here in this one. 23 down of 100. James Kirby to 3rd. Dalton Connor got the field in their hands. Here we go off of turn number 3 and 4. Green flag is back in the air. Kirby with a great jump there. Here comes Aikens. Aikens looking to the inside of the 20 machine. That's for second. Here comes the 05 machine on the inside of Dalton Connor. They work down the back straightaway side by side. They work down into 3. Aikens, Connor there. Burge waiting to pounce. Waiting to pounce. Waiting to pounce. Waiting to pounce. He's trying to get to him. Burge on the end. Caleb Burge in at number 3 white machine. Aikens going to move up to second, though. He's going to try to chase down Kirby. Right behind them, you got Popplewell, and caution flag going to fly once again. Looks like Dylan Connor and Colin Dickey are going to get together. Dylan Connor there and Colin Dickey. Going to be the reason your caution flag going to fly there in that one. So, another caution. This is look to be like the 4th caution of the day. 3rd caution of the day. Here is this one. up off the turn number 3 and 4. Remember, caution laps do not count in this one. James Kirby III going to bring it in to the restart zone. James Kirby, Blaine Akins, side by side, green flag in the air, we're back underway. Here comes Blaine Akins. Blaine Akins working to the outside of Dalton Connor. Here comes Connor to the inside of Blaine Akins though. Akins going to get into Connor a little bit. Connor going to give a little love tap back as they work down into 3 and 4. Still side by side. That's going on for 2nd and 3rd. Akins still trying to get around Everett hard on the outside wall there. That's going on for 6th. Popplewell, Gonder, Everett, all right there as well. A big gaggle of traffic there. You got Xavier King, Jordan Gonder, Colin Dickey, Everett, Popplewell all in the mix. Oh, Gonder going to get into the 36 machine. Hold on to it. He's going to save it. He's going to be 3 wide off of turn number 4. Popplewell. Whoa, Connor hard on the outside wall. Here comes Jimmy Kirby 3 wide through the middle. Meanwhile, that's all going on here. You got Jimmy Kirby back here in the 11 machine. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Here comes a Naked. Side by side for 2nd as they work off of 3 and 4. Dalton Connor on the outside. Side by side. 28 laps, 29 this time by. Here comes the 05 machine. He is trucking. He has made his way from 16th to 2nd. Can he run down the 22 machine? Connor still all over him, but meanwhile, the battle going on right here. This is all for 7th, 8th, 9th, and 6th. Whoa, Jimmy Kirby with a big time loose. Here comes Gonder to the inside of the 19. Look at the damage on the driver's side of that machine, of that number 19. You'll see it right here when Gonder's to the inside of it. Just take a look at the driver door. Look at the driver door. There you see it. Look at the damage on that number 19. Good thing he has no sponsor, so all he's got to do is beat out some sheet metal as he works down the back straightaway to the inside of the 36 machine of Josh Everett. But meanwhile, we got a battle for your race lead. Side by side up at turn number 4. Blaine Akins on the bottom. Jimmy Kirby on the outside. James Kirby on the outside. The A&E Tire Recycling number 22. Working to the outside of the 05. They're still side by side down the back straightaway. Kirby going to try to hug him tight through the corner. Try to stick with him up off of the corner. Kirby still right there with him. Still side by side as he works down into the 1. Here comes Dalton Connor. Dalton Connor looking to the inside of the 22 machine as well as they work through the corner. 33 down of 100. Halfway break. Whoa! Kirby hard on the outside wall. He's going to regroup, get back into it. Here comes Kirby trying to get back to the inside. He's going to tuck in front of Swinford. Meanwhile, Gonder, Everett, still duking it out. Jordan, Gonder in 7th. Josh Everett in the 36 machine in 8th. Xavier King put his nose in it as well in the 84. Robbins Racing, Friedrich Contracting Entry. He's sitting 9th. Dickey to your top 10. Whoa, Gonder with a big time loose there. These guys are racing hard for 7th, 8th, and 9th. Nobody giving an inch. Nobody trying to, make things happen. Side by side as they work down the back straightaway. Gonder, Everett, nobody giving an inch. Nobody wanting to give it anything. Oh, both of them loose as a goose up off the corner. King, nowhere to go. Wanting one of these guys to go. He's thinking about putting it 3 wide. No. Everett making the outside work. One of the only cars I've seen make the outside work in that number 36 RG towing entry. Then you got Gonder. Jordan Gonder right there is, whoa, hang on to it. What a save by the number 8 machine. And not to lose a position. He's still going to stay right with the 36 and in between the 84. Dickey's in the mix now. This is going on for 6th, 7th, 8th, 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th. Meanwhile, back up front, Blaine Aikens out front, Dalton Connor, Caleb Burrs, James Kirby, Austin Swinford, your top 5. Connor Popplewell, Josh Everett, Jordan Gonder, Xavier King, and Colin Dickey. Your top 10, John Stapleton, Noah Johnson, Jimmy Kirby, Brandon Kramer, Dylan Connor, your top 15, and Bailey Treat, a lap down out of this one. Does anybody have anything for the 05 machine? Meanwhile, here comes Gonder. Gonder trying to get to him again. So we go back here in the back. You got Jimmy Kirby trying to get around the 00 of Noah Johnson as they work through 3 and 4. 10 laps to go to the halfway break. Oh! Jimmy Kirby going to get into the 14 machine of Brandon Kramer there. No harm, no fouls. They work back down the front, back straightaway. Kirby with some heavy right front damage there. Kramer doing all he can to try to get around the 11 machine. Noah Johnson as well. Still side by side as they work through the corner. .43 laps to go. Here comes Kramer. Kramer thought about it. Noah Johnson trying to get around John Stapleton. And Noah Johnson, a new person, a new driver here in the Street Rolling Thunder Street Stock Series. This is his very first race, and he's doing very good, impressing me. And that number is 00. Trying to catch John Stapleton. John Stapleton in the John Deere green number 11 machine. Here comes Noah Johnson back to the inside. 45 down, 5 to go to the halfway break. Here comes Johnson. Johnson all over the back bumper of the number 47 machine. Noah Johnson trying to get to him. Whoa, big time loose there by the 47 machine. Meanwhile, King has gotten around Jordan Gonder. Jordan Gonder all over the back bumper of the 33 machine. Or the 8 machine, excuse me. Oh, there you see it. The caution comes out. The number 11 going to get spun by the 14 machine of Brandon Kramer. And Jimmy Kirby trying to get back going here. The 11 machine of Jimmy Kirby and Brandon Kramer will be the reason the caution has flown. Looks like everybody's coming down pit road. This will be the halfway break caution. There you see everybody coming down pit lane. Blaine Aikens, Connor, Burge, Kirby, Popplewell, Swinford, Ebert, and King all coming down pit road. Excuse me. Do we got any more takers that are going to come down pit road? Looks like Jimmy Kirby trying to come down pit road there in that number 11 and fix that damage he got. Blaine Aikens is going to be coming out of pit road. That's going to give the lead there to the 33 of Colin Dickey. Jordan Gonder second, Noah Johnson third, Dylan Connor fourth, and I believe John Stapleton, Caleb Burge, or Kramer, will be your top 5. Field coming out of pit road. They will not lose laps under caution due to caution laps not counting, so... Jordan Gonder, Colin Dickey, Noah Johnson, Dylan Connor. That'll be the way the field rolls. Gonder, Dickey, Johnson, Connor, and Blaine Aikens, your top 5. Pace lights are still on the iRacing official pace truck, so field must not be set the way race control wanted it. So pace lights off on the iRacing official pace truck, and we are doubling the field up here. Remember, the leader gets to choose inside or outside. Everybody else goes to their preferred spots. Pace car going to work back down the back straightaway. Pace car's off. Jordan Gunner, Colin Dickey, Noah Johnson, Dylan Connor, Blaine Aikens, your top 5. Green flag back in the air. We're back 50 down. 50 to go here in this one, and Dickey's already in the wall. Dylan Connor with a big shove up there. They're going to be 3 wide. Popplewell through the middle. Whoa! Connor, Dickey's going to save it. Oh, man. What an almost save there for the number 33 machine. Connor, both Connors and Burge were 3 wide there for a moment. Colin Dickey going to be the reason the caution flag comes out there as he loops it off of the corner. Others coming down pit road. Gonder, Johnson, Connor, Colin Dickey. "51 laps of 100 complete here. Pace lights still on the iRacing official pace truck here. Blaine Aikens, Connor Popplewell, Connor, Dalton Connor, Caleb Bird, Austin Swinford, Josh Everett, James Kirby, John Stapleton, Xavier King, and Brandon Kramer, your top 10. Field's going to be hitting on one to green here this time by. And let me know in the chat, race fans, who you're cheering on. Caution lights off on the Iracing official pace car. And we're about to do it again. Blaine Akins, Papa Will, Dalton Connor, Caleb Bird, Austin Swinford going to lead them back to the green flag. Green flag back out, 50 down, 50 to go this time. Working back into turn number 1 and 2. Whoa, both leaders sideways in the Camaros. Monte Carlo in third. Camaro, Monte Carlo there. That's your top 5. Whoa, Gondar on the outside wall. Kramer going to get in the wall. Still going to stay green here. 19, Connor Popwell all over the back bumper of the 05 machine. Popwell looking to try to make something work here. Field single filed out. Whoa! Dickey gonna go around. Colin Dickey gonna bring out another caution here in this one. Well, 53 laps down, a long ways to go. We're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back here, we'll have the conclusion, the last 40-some laps here in this one. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back here in just a few minutes. Welcome back here. Pace lights are off on the Iracing official pace truck. Blaine Akins, Popwell, your top 2, your front row. Connor Bird, Swinford, still your top 5. Off of turn number 4, green flag in the air. Kirby going to duck down to the bottom. Here comes Popwell. Here comes Dalton Connor. Dalton Connor there in the number 19 machine as he works to the inside of Popwell. Dalton Connor. Here comes Kirby in there. Kirby, Everett, Bird. Oh! Kirby going to get in the bird. Stack up there. Everett goes around. Connor, Gondar, and others. James Kirby, the third, going to be the caution victim there in the number 22. as Josh Ebert going to go around as well. Field's still set right now. 54 down. Caution light still on the Iracing official pace car. Pace lights going off this time. Let's see. Pace lights are still on the Iracing official pace car. This has been a doozy of a race so far here in this one. Appreciate everybody that's tuning in here on Elevated TV. For this one, I know it's an early stream and not something everybody's used to, but we're doing the best with what we got to work with. Lights should be going off this time on the Iracing official pace car. Blaine Akins, Popplewell, your front row. Pace lights are off. Here we go. Akins, Popplewell, Connor, Swinford, Stapleton, your top five. Off of turn number 4. Blaine Akins, Popplewell, going to lead him back to the green. Green flag in the air. We're back underway. Popplewell, Akins, Connor there. There you see your top 3. Here comes King. King to the inside of Swinford. Thought about it. Here comes Connor looking to the inside. Swinford trying to get around the 20 machine. Oh, he's going to give him a love tap. He's going to get both of them loose. They're both going to save him. Meanwhile, back here in the back, it's a hornet's nest. Gonder, Kirby, all the guys that were involved in the wreck, they're trying to get around. Here goes Dickey. Dickey going to push up into the 14. Whoa, hang on to it there, Noah. Gonder trying to get around. Oh, buddy. Jordan Gonder trying to go to the front. James Kirby trying to follow him. James Kirby in the 22. Gonder in the 8. They're side by side. Here comes Dickey. Dickey looking to the inside of the 14 machine. Meanwhile, right ahead of them, you got John Stapleton and Burge. Caleb Burge in the 3 machine. The no-nose guy in that number 3 machine. He's to the inside of the 47. Right behind them, you got Gonder, though. Gonder, whoa! Jimmy Kirby going to lose it. Jimmy Kirby going to lose it down pit road. Here goes Gonder, though. Gonder to the inside. Kirby going to go to the outside. James Kirby to 3rd. In the blue and yellow, Brown's Tire and Oil Service. Or Brown's Oil Service. And A&E Tire and Recycling. Oh, Johnson going to get to the 22. Oh, buddy. Hang on to her. Dickey going to hit the 00, knock him up the track. He's going to get all the way to the wall. Here comes Ebert and Kirby. Side by side as they work down the front stretch. But meanwhile, Popplewell trying to reel in the 05 machine. 59 laps down, 60 this time. Connor Popplewell all over the back bumper of that number 19 machine. Popplewell on the back bumper. Meanwhile, as we go back here to the back, Gonder, Dickey, Stapleton. Whoa, John Stapleton going to get a love tap from the 33 machine. Still side by side, Noah Johnson on the bottom. A lot of these cars missing the front noses. There you see Everett missing the front nose. Stapleton trying to hang with the 33 machine of Dickey. Whoa! Stapleton going to give the 33 a love tap. Says, hey, I'm there, man. Oh, Kirby to the inside of John Stapleton. Looking to try to get to the inside of Dickey. Thought about it. No, tucks in behind. Disc all going on forward. I believe 9th, 10th, and 6th, 7th, or 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th. Kirby trying to get to him. James Kirby III. He started up front. He led some laps early on. He has fell back to the back from after getting into an incident with the 3 machine of Caleb Burge. He has worked his way back up into the top 10. Is he going to run out of time, or what's going to happen? Kirby all over the back bumper of that number 33. Yelling Dickey going to get in the wall. There he goes. Oh! James going to check up there. Regroup. Try to get to the inside of Dickey now. This going on for 8th and 9th. Aiken still out front. Kirby still side by side with the 33 machine. He's going to clear him up off of 2, down the back straightaway. There you see the field working into turn number 1. Whoa! James Kirby going to get hard on the outside wall there. You see him off of 4. That's going to open the door up for Stapleton. As we get run over here on the digger cam. Blaine Aiken still out front there. You see him. Caution flag gonna fly. Looks like James Kirby gonna bring out another caution. 68 laps of 100 have been completed. So far, really good racing. Green flag runs. That's always good. Can't complain on the long green flag runs. I mean, it helps. It helps make the racing a lot faster and better, and cleaner. And I feel like when you come to a track like this and you get spread out, it hurts. You know what I mean? Because it's so hard to make grounds up. On somebody when you're racing so hard, and then you got the guy behind you that's all over your back bumper trying to get around you, and then you're trying to catch the leader by pacing yourself, and then you got the guy behind you pushing real hard. So that makes a big difference. Lights off for the Iracing official pace car. Blaine Aikens, Connor Popplewell, Dalton Connor, Austin Swinford, Xavier King, your top 5. Field going to work through 3 and 4. Up off of turn number 4. Green flag back in the air. We're back on our way. Here comes Connor. Connor back to the inside of the 19 machine. James Kirby coming out of the pits. Here comes Dalton Connor. He's going to touch the door bang a little bit with the 19. Right behind him, you got Xavier King and Swinford Gonder. Birds all right there. 2, 3 rows of 2 as they work through 1 and 2. Down off of 2, down the back straightaway. Here comes Birds. Birds back to the inside. Here comes Swinford. Swinford thought about getting back to the inside of Xavier. Everybody going to single file out here. Meanwhile, back up front, Dalton Connor trying to reel in the 05 machine of Blaine Akins. 30 laps to go. Now make it 29. 29 to go here at Stafford. Dalton Connor all over the back bumper of the 19 all over the back bumper of Dalton Connor. Dalton Connor still trying to reel in the 05. Swinford trying to get around the 84 of Xavier King. Whoa, hang on to her, Xavier. Here comes Swinford. Swinford now to the bottom. This all going on for 3rd and 4th and 5th. Excuse me. Here comes Swinford. Xavier King going to get shuffled out. Here comes Gonder, Bird, Dickey, and others as they work to the inside of the 84. Gonder going to get to the inside of the 84. Burge. Here comes Burge. Meanwhile, your leaders catching lap traffic of the 22 with James Kirby in 3rd. Kirby going to be 1 lap down. He hard impacted to the turn 3 and 4 wall as he works his way here. Meanwhile, right behind them, you got Popplewell and Connor. Popplewell all over the back bumper of that number 20 machine. They go on board here with Connor and Popplewell as they work into turn number 1 and 2. Popplewell very smooth, trying to keep hold of the number 20 Young Money there in the Dalton Connor. Lap car 22 at James Kirby. He's side by side with the 05 of Blaine Akins as they work down the back straightaway. Blaine Akins going to get into the outside wall there. That's going to open the door up for the 20 machine of Dalton Connor to get to the 05 machine. Here comes the 20. Oh, knocking on the back door. 24 laps to go. Can Dalton Connor get to the 05 machine? Can he make something happen? And get 23 this time, and everybody's still single filed out. Noah Johnson going to stay down to the bottom. Caution flag going to fly. Looks like the 2 machine of Dylan Connor going to bring out the caution. Well, we've got 23 laps to go. We're going to step away one more time. When we come back here on Elevated TV, we'll have the finale of the Rolling Thunder Street Stocks at Stafford. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back here in just a few. And we're back with 22 laps to go here in this one. Dalton Connor trying to get to the back bumper of the 05, but meanwhile Swinford under attack from Gonder. Gonder to the inside. Here comes Burge and others. Burge going to tuck in between the 84. Dickey on the outside of the 84. Swinford trying to make the outside work. Side by side as they work off a floor. Noah Johnson going to spin down the front stretch there. Here comes the 3 machine. To the inside of the 29 machine of Austin Swinford. Side by side as they work off of 2. Down the back straightaway. Burge trying to get a run. Trying to make something work. Trying to make something happen. Trying to mess something up. Swinford trying to pinch the 3 to the bottom. Trying to hold him off. They're going to door bang a little bit. Swinford going to keep it out of the wall. Dickey going to get in the wall there behind him. Swinford still trying to get there. Burge going to get there. Oh! Swinford going to get touched by the 84 of Xavier King. He's going to save it though. King going to shuffle us off back to the back. Here comes the 36 of Joshua Everett. Everett all over the back bumper. Whoa! King in the wall. Meanwhile, back up front, Connor all trying to catch the 05 machine. Dalton Connor Popplewell still on the back bumper. Seventeen laps to go. This one winding down to the end. Does anybody have anything for the 05 machine of Dalton Connor, or Blaine Aiken, excuse me. 15 to go here at Stafford. Got to begin to wonder whose tires are going to, who's got enough tire, who doesn't have enough tire, who's saved, who hasn't. You got to begin to wonder, you know, all the things that are going through your head, the things that you got to, you know, result in doing. You got to play smart. You got to play, you know, safe here. And if you're Dalton Connor or Popplewell, here comes the 19 machine of Popplewell. "13 laps to go." And Dalton Connor still trying to get to the back bumper of the 05. Popplewell starting to lose ground on the 20 machine. Gonder kind of right there, back there riding, starting to gain a little bit of ground on the 19. Here comes the 20 machine, starting to reel in the 05. He's cut it down to 5/10. Next time by, 10 laps to go. Only 10 cars still in this one. Everybody else done for the day. Blaine Aiken starting to get a little loose. Connor's starting to close that gap back in again. Still within 5/10. Popplewell kind of, and Gonder and everybody else pretty much out of this one. 9 laps to go. Everybody else still single file. 8 laps to go. We'll give you a field rundown. Blaine Aikens, your leader. Dalton Connor, second. Popplewell, third. Jordan Gondner, fourth. Caleb Burge, fifth. Colin Dickey, sixth. Josh Everett, seventh. Austin Swinford, eighth. Dylan Connor, ninth. And Noah Johnson, your top 10. Xavier King, 11th. Brandon Kramer, 12th. John Stapleton, 13th. James Kirby, 3rd, 14th. Jimmy Kirby, 15th. Bailey Treat, 16th. David Palmer, 17th. And everybody else did not start. Noah Johnson looking to be the next car to go a lap down here by the 05 of Blaine Aikens. Working through 3 and 4. Dalton Connor still keeping that about 5/10 of a lead there. The 20 machine. Next time by though, Barney the Iracing flagman gonna give him 5 laps to go at Open Palm. This time for the 05 of Blaine Aikens as he works through 3 and 4. Up 4, 5 laps to go. And Dalton Connor still right there with him. Down the back straightaway they go. They work up off the corner. 4 laps to go. Coming this time. 3 laps to go. And Dalton Connor has closed the advantage to 4/10, almost 3/10. And Joshua Ebert going to be the cause of a caution. Joshua Ebert going to be the cause of the caution. This is going to step up for a green, white, checkered attempt. Blaine Aikens thought he had it wrapped up in his hands, and a caution flag gonna fly to just throw a green-white checker to decide this one. Gunner trying to get around to get back in his spot here. Noah Johnson gonna sweep through the middle. To get his lap back, put himself back on the lead lap. Coming to the green flag this time by. Lights are off on the iRacing official pace car. This one is not over yet, race fans. Coming through 3 and 4. Up off a turn number 4. Green flag is back in the air. This one's not over yet. Still side by side. Here comes Dalton Connor to the outside. Connor Popplewell there as well. Still side by side as they work down off a 2. Down the back straightaway. Here comes Connor. Connor on the outside. Here comes Popplewell. Popplewell still side by side with Dalton Connor. Dalton Connor, the 20 machine, working to the outside. White flag in the air. One more time around for this one. Can Popplewell get to Aikens? Aikens not there well. 20 of Dalton Connor going to give him a shot down the back straightaway. But nobody's going to get to him. Up off the corner. For the final time here in this one, Blaine Aikens going to be your race winner. Blaine Aikens in the 05 machine going to be your race winner here in this one. Connor Popplewell rounds out second. Dalton Connor rounds out your top 3 here in this one. So we take a quick look here at your final results. Connor Popplewell, Dalton J. Connor, Caleb Burge, Colin Dickey round out your top 5. Austin Swinford, Jordan Gondner, Dylan Connor, Noah Johnson, Joshua Everett round out your top 10. Xavier King in 11th, John Stapleton 12th, Brandon Kramer 13th, James Kirby 14th, Jimmy Kirby 15th, Bailey Treat 16th, David Palmer, 17th, and Garrett Dilk, your 18 cars that started the race. Well, unfortunately, we don't have them to do post-race interviews because, again, this is a replay file. So, want to congratulate our Blaine Akins on winning. These guys will be in action next week at Richmond Raceway. Richmond Raceway, always fun there in this one. And it's going to be a good one as they roll in there to the Richmond Raceway for, 100 laps. So, it's going to be a dandy of a race. Make sure you tune in every week for on Elevated TV for all the great broadcasts we have over here. And we will talk to you after that. So, for everybody here at Elevated TV, for myself and everybody that has a hand here on the Elevated TV, appreciate it. And we'll see you Sunday night for 125 laps at Martinsville Late Model Stocks with Carson Quapple and Parker Eatman coming to you there. So make sure you tune in there and have a good afternoon, everybody.